You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. I'm back. Another Mopium video. I'm using the same dick as last video, just instead of evil lumberjack, it's evil wall breakers because today I want to talk about the human condition. There's a lot of things that defines the human condition, right? And a lot of people argue that we share a lot of human condition stuff with other animals, species. I don't know, what do you want to call it? And essentially, I think the biggest indication of the human condition is being hypocritical. And now you might be wondering, what do you exactly mean by being hypocritical? Well, what I mean by being hypocritical is a human condition. Is that there's a lot of things we do, specifically being hypocritical, that defines us as humans, essentially. And now you might be like confused because a lot of people consider being hypocritical what is it, a virtue or vice? I don't know what it's called. I always get the two mixed up. But essentially, being hypocritical is a bad trait, right? That's kind of what everybody tells you is like, oh, if you're hypocritical, then it's like, you need to work on yourself or something like that. But I'm here to argue. Oh no, this is going to go horrible. Okay, I'm here to argue. Hold on, I gotta lock in real quick on this Mega Knight. Okay, that tower's gone. Question is, how exactly do I recover here? Okay, well, there goes that. I'm just gonna log this. Okay, he's gonna keep it alive. Please, goblins. Killer. Oh my god. Okay. Well, the game's done here, I think. What? The witch is... Okay. Okay. Alright. I might just give him the win here. Like, there's nothing I can do. I'm just screwed. Okay, wait. Hold on. I can still clutch it. I'm just gonna use the ability here. I don't have anything else on me. Nice. Okay, he's still trying to get to me. Let's go like this. Then I'm gonna go with this and this. Oh, what? He played the log. Okay. That's whatever. Sorry, I have to lock in for that. I'm so sorry. The human condition and being hypocritical, right? A lot of people tell you like, oh, if you're hypocritical, like it's a bad trait. Like you need to work on yourself or something, right? Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna let this guy win. Hold on. I'm trying to get my thoughts again because this whole game genuinely just screwed with my brain. Yeah, so being hypocritical is a human condition and it's what makes us human. It's something that I learned pretty recently, actually. I'd say probably a year or a year and a half ago. I kind of realized that being hypocritical is just part of being human and it's what defines us as being human. And I think the reason why that is because I'm sure a lot of you have heard the saying of like, what goes around comes around, right? What you put out into the world or whatever you put out in the public comes back to you at another point in time in a different way or situation or whatever you want to call it, right? Oh my god. What? Okay. This is some bullshit. What is happening? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I can still try to win. I just gotta get my elixir back. So yeah, if you've heard of what goes around comes around, it's kind of the idea that when you do something, it can be either a good deed or a bad deed or whatever. It comes back to you in a different form at a different point in time, but it's still essentially the same principle. For example, I used to work at a fast food place, right? And we make the food right in front of you as you order. So it's not like you order and then, pay for it or whatever, like a typical fast food restaurant. So one night I was working at this restaurant, right, or fast food place, sorry, and a kid came in, and I was helping him make his order, right, and while we were in the middle of being done with his order, or while me and the kid were in the middle of making his order, basically I was the one making his order. He kind of went like, oh shoot, like he tapped around and he's like, oh shoot, I forgot to bring my wallet. Like, I think it's back home. And you can tell when someone's being genuine, right? You can also tell when somebody's lying about, the fact that they don't have their wallet. So I could tell that this kid was not lying. I could tell he was being genuine. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'll pay for your meal. You can have it. I don't really care. And the reason why I did that is because, one, I don't really like the portions that our restaurant gives, or our fast food place, or the fast food place I used to work at would give. I feel like the portions are really small sometimes. So, especially for the price. Okay, I'm just gonna let this guy win. Especially for the price that we charge, I don't think like it's fair at all. So I was like, don't worry about it. I'll cover it, because I already used my free meal that day for my lunch or whatever. And I was like, don't worry about it, man. Like, I'll cover it. So I paid for his meal, and that was that, right? Literally the next day, like, I'm not even joking. The literal next day, this kid comes back again around the same time, and I'm the one making his order again. And he's like, oh wait, you're the guy that paid for my dinner last night, right? Like, you paid for my order. And I was like, oh yeah, that was me. Like, don't worry about it, whatever, blah blah blah. And he was like, no, like, that was really nice of you. Like, I'm sorry that I didn't pay, and I'm sorry for, like, I feel bad for making you pay. And he was like, here, take this as a tip. And he handed me $100 bill. And I was like, okay, well, I can't take this. Like, this is really nice of you, but I can't take this, right? I can't take this $100 bill, because I have, like, we have to split up tips between all the workers when we work. Oh shoot, is that gonna hit the princess? Might not hit the princess. Okay, that's fine. I'm still getting damage on his tower. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna use this. I think it might have been useless. Wait. Okay. And he was like, no, I insist. Like, take the $100 bill. Like, that was so nice of you. Like, you didn't have to do that, but you still chose to do it. And I was like, okay. Like, he was really adamant, and there was a line behind him already. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take the $100 bill and have him on his way. And so that's kind of that's kind of like an example of, what goes around comes around, right? And basically, that I think that's why being hypocritical is part of the human condition, is because it comes from that simple saying, a situation, dilemma, or phenomena, whatever you want to call it, that what you put out there comes back to you in a different form, right? And so I'll give you an example for, like, how being hypocritical is human, right? When I was a lot thinner, and when I used to work out a lot, my mindset used to be like, oh, like, how are you fat? Like, just work out. Like, I was a really fat kid, and I managed to lose weight. Like, if I could do it, then anybody can do it, right? That was kind of the mindset I have, is like, if, like, you're actively choosing to be unhealthy and stuff like that, right? That's kind of the mindset I had. And then about a year or two later, I started to get really busy. Like, I couldn't set aside the time to work out. I couldn't set aside the time to, like, do the things I wanted to keep myself healthy. I couldn't, like, stuff like that, right? And now look at me. Like, I'm pretty fat right now. I'm trying to lose the weight again. And, that's me being hypocritical, right? Like, I said that, working out and eating clean and, taking care of yourself isn't that hard, but now I'm having a difficult time doing those things. But that's just what being human means, right? It's like, you make fun of something, you put something out there, and it comes back to you like a boomerang. And yeah, that's it. The moral of the story is try to be conscious of what you're saying. Try to be conscious of what you put out there, because it will come back to you and it could hurt you. And yeah, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe.